Dr. Bradley talks about ancient wisdom that's been lost. The heart is all the ancients believed it to be, the seat of the soul, the source of love and creativity and romance. But effectively, in this modern era, it's a fact that 9 out of 10 of us has a defensive wall around, or we've developed this defensive wall around our hearts. And if we're looking to open up to truly express and receive love, which is, after all, the foundations of life itself, right? What a fantastic opportunity, because we didn't even realize these things existed. But this does go back thousands of years to certainly the use of the meridians as he uses them, which is, in a way, it's similar to tapping as well, right? Because tapping uses the meridians. So a lot of this goes back to the ancient Chinese kind of medical practices. So it's not new, it's just recreated, but it's recreated in such an accessible way. Jolé, what do you think?
I think that's fantastic. Dr. Nelson is quite amazing with the discovery of the body code and the emotion code. I had the privilege of having several sessions of body code and emotion code with a doctor named Rebecca, who is in Ojai, California. I had a good friend, we talked about last week how do you get that depression and anxiety buttressed right up against decision and practice, right? Emotion code and body code is one of those things that can fill in that space and get you closer to the decision and the action, because he speaks about the brain, right? The mind, and he's right. It doesn't care. You read these news reports from the center of your head and it's like you just scroll past them like, no big deal. But if you get one of those news reports hits you in that heart, and you see and you get the visual, and it's a whole different set of feelings, emotions. It's a different ball game here. So in today's meditation, what I'd like to do and take you through is building that staircase, that golden staircase between the heart and the mind, so that we can just move through those two places freely, or even connect them as one. And to also remove the heart walls that have been created even after the heartbreak. So we're going to remove those heart walls. Then we're going to get into the heartbreak, because we know once we have breaks and cracks, dirt likes to get in those nooks and crannies, and then what we like to call patterns. So we'll clear those out, get the pictures out of the aura layer. And then there's a whole other set of heart walls beneath that crack that we're going to go ahead and remove and resolve. All right, so let's begin the meditation. As always, just put your feet flat on the floor, your palms face up. I'd like you to begin to catch the rhythm of how your body is breathing. And your sit bones, kind of move them around so that you can get really comfortable and situated, and that there's that connection there. For those of you that are laying down during the meditation, please keep your feet flat on the floor for the beginning portion. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. You don't have to keep up with that, but just, I want you to feel the fresh air as it comes in through the nose really quick. Open up that, expand, move that down into the gut. Do it again. And then just allow your body to relax into that breath, and then the heartbeat. Command it to sync up. This time we're going to create a different type of grounding cord. One that is going to be an integration of both that 15% earth and that 85% cosmic gold. Breathe deep and bring your awareness into your heart. And I'd like you to go ahead and from this space, open your crown like you would the lens of a camera, and call in 85% cosmic gold. Create, visualize, and imagine 85% cosmic gold, life force energy cascading into your crown. What does this gold light look like? Imagine melted gold. I'm sure you've seen that. and add a little sunshine to it, right? There it is. So it's coming in, it's just cascading in a way that's like graceful and easy for your body as it begins to come into the center of the head. And then it creates these tributaries and these rivers and these streams where this gold light moves into the neurons and the synapses. And then the gray matter just absorbs all of this gold light. It is so amazing and beautiful because what it does is it just moves out all the negativity. It brings in so much hope, so much peace, so much newness, new thoughts, new perspective, new attitude, new beginnings as it then begins to focus itself. Now, make sure it fills into that limbic system. I mean, take a minute. Maybe you don't know what the limbic system looks like. It does not matter. Just say, you know what? You are going to go ahead and fill up that limbic system. We're going to move out all that reptilian energy, all that vampiric energy, all that narcissism. Let's just go ahead. But as it just absorbs into the prefrontal cortex, the limbic system, the cerebrum, the cerebellum, the medulla oblongata, the pituitary, the pineal gland, the limbic system. I mean, it's just feel it. Just let your brain absorb all of this new life force energy. And then it makes its way to your throat. And then it's working on those hormones and balancing those out. Let that gold light do what it does, creating those telomeres. Get in that subconscious and tell it, hey, I need some new stuff in here. I need some new cells. I need you to go ahead and help me heal and move into wellness. I know you know what you're doing. Create some new telomeres. Here you go with the gold light. Bring it in, recreate new imaginal cells going into your body and your DNA and recreating wellness. Get those hair follicles moving. Get those edges, honey. Get those edges opening up. Bring in some gold light. Regrow them edges. Get some hair moving. Come down into those teeth and those gums, those eyesight, moving into the cornea. All of that stuff. Get into the eyebrows, the eyelashes, the follicles, the eardrums, the adenoids. Come on, move into that. The tonsils, the throat. Move out any negativity, gossip, negative energy, lack of hormonal balance. Move it out, let that gold light move in. As we move, okay, now it comes into each vertebra. Let that gold light enter into that spinal fluid. As it moves down the spine, it begins to light up each vertebrae with this golden sunshine. And then as it gets to the shoulders, it begins to bifurcate and separate. And it goes down into the fingernails as it moves through the phalanges and the bones and the fingers, comes in the palms, lighting up those palms as it moves through the wrist with that flexibility, moving up the radius and the ulna into the elbow, that old light. It's just creating all this newness and just expanding. These cells are puffing up with all that new collagen and new energy, and the blood is just, it's just filled with life and gold light as it just moves back up, comes back into that spinal area as it begins to move down the thalamus. I think it's right in here. And it goes down into the heart and the aorta right there, and it begins to pool and it sits. Ooh, nice. Let's just let that move throughout that heart. You got so much energy and expansiveness. Your heart is bigger and more filled with love than you think. And just allow for that energy to pull in and just relax you as it just fills up that nervous system, that spine, moving throughout that lymphatic system, the joints, as you bring your awareness to the bottoms of your feet. And you open them like a lens of a camera, and you allow that earth energy to pool in the bottom of your feet. Come on now, imagine, generate, and create this earth energy. Make what is intangible tangible through your visualization and your imagination. What color is Mother Earth? Is she beautiful? Is she like lava? I love it when lava, because I become one with that energy of creating new earth, new creativity, becoming a maverick within this world, creating your own life, your own business, moving in that energy of creation, if you will. For those of you that want healing and peace, move in the green of Mother Earth. What does that look like? Puree, that chlorophyll. all the energy of the wellness of plants. Mother Earth burns, and then all of a sudden you go back and you look, and that area is green, it's lush, and it's filled with life. The same thing can happen within you. Puree Mother Earth and all her greenery if you need that healing. You know what green juice looks like? It's the same thing. Bring in that green juice spiritual energy, moving in all of that healing energy of the vegetation. If you need that wellness of that algae and that seaweed into her water, into her sea. Bring in that blue-green algae if you want that healing. Bring in that red lava of motivation and creativity. Or you can bring in the yellow of that bright light of being a star, of being seen and heard from the highest and best way, from that place of authenticity and realness, not from attention whoreville. Let's move that energy on out of there. And let's move into authenticity in the yellow of that bright light of love and of connection. Whatever it is that you need, bring 15% of that earth energy up the side channels of your legs after it cools in, and see it move past that ankle, move up the shins. When it gets to the knees, it kind of moves around, kind of goes into the joints, the meniscus, the patella, all of that stuff, as it then moves back up the side channels, past the ligaments and the muscles and the femur, as it then gets into the sacrum and the sacral iliac joints and the bottom of the spine and the lumbar, and it just moves in there. Take some time because it's only 15%. So let that just allow for those joints in that area to come together, those muscles, where this tightness, we sit too much, we worry too much about money. Allow for this energy. See the vibrancy of that color. Come into that hip area, into those joints as it works out all of that energy. Talk about a heart wall. Let's talk about a creativity wall, a financial wall. One of those walls of worthiness. Move out that energy. Move it out. And now, how do you move it out, right? Okay, turn it into a ball, as he spoke about. Make that energy, turn it into a ball, have it coagulate. That earth energy is moving all of that negativity, all of those limiting thoughts, negative beliefs about money, into a ball right there, into that first chakra, as we then allow for that earth energy to just vibrate, and the heart energy begins to vibrate, as now that energy moves down and whoosh, and it meets that earth energy, and it begins to come together and create a grounding cord. And now that grounding cord moves down through Mother Earth with the beautiful energy of unconditional love that is gold. Gold threads are mixing in with your earth energy, whatever color. Is it red for lava, creating new land? Is it green or blue for that wellness? Mixing in with that gold light from divine as it moves down, creating that grounding cord of 15% earth energy and the 85% cosmic gold life force energy integrates to create that grounding cord as it moves through the crust, moving through the lithosphere, hitting that Marianas Trench, seeing the convection and the subduction of those plates, moving down to the asthenosphere, rooting and becoming one with Mother Earth. You are rooted and grounded in the highest vibration and frequency of love and of releasing of negativity. Let go. Let it go. It's time to remove and resolve. Remember that ball recreated right there. Now, move it down and out. See that ball move down that grounding cord and into Mother Earth as it moves down the grounding cord like a whoosh. This rock is falling down into Mother Earth, down through the lithosphere, down through the asthenosphere, as it sizzles, turning into positive creative life force energy for anyone to use, as it goes back into Mother Earth and transmutating. Golden sun above your head as you call back all your energy. And that integrates into that 85% cosmic gold as it comes down into that first chakra and expands, moving up into the lumbar, into the hips, the sacrum, the sacral iliac joints. All of this energy is now loosening up that part of the body, bringing in, opening you up to receiving financial prosperity, love, feeling worthy. You are worthy and deserving, bringing in more worthiness. Okay, breathe in. You know, this is interesting. Connect with that grounding cord. It's time to pull in that aura, 18 inches around you, 1.5 feet. That's 15% earth energy. We're moving up the side channels of the legs. Connect with that 85% cosmic gold, life force energy as it moves down the grounding cord, integrating in with that 15%. And that grounding cord pulsates with life, bringing you into the present moment. Your higher self is above you and your astral body is snapped in. Take a deep breath in, exhale, and feel that earth energy and that 85% cosmic gold move throughout your body as you bring your awareness now to your heart. And you just sit there for a moment as that earth energy that is supporting you along with that cosmic gold, grounding cord. I want you to just take a minute and sit in your heart and see what is there. What are the blocks to your highest good? What are the blocks to your loving relationships? What is it? Okay, we don't want to do anything right now but identify these pictures, these people, these experiences. As we sit, as this earth energy and this cosmic gold just runs throughout our heart, lighting up all of the blocks and the walls that we have. And there's writing on the walls, right? But let's just identify and shine the light and get out of denial about how we behave, how we block love in our lives. And as we shine a light on this, and as this gold light lights up these walls, I want you to take a moment and build a staircase. Create, generate, and imagine a beautiful golden staircase from the center of your heart all the way up to the center of your head. And now, why are we in the center of the head? Why do we want the heart and the center of the head connected? Because we want to get out of denial and we want to recognize how we behave and the games that we play so that we can go ahead and remove them, honor them, remove them, and bring in more of that authenticity and that true vulnerability that unconditional love looks like. So go ahead and in the center of your head and from here, I want you to go ahead and identify some of the games that you play. The pictures, they show up as pictures. And I want you to go ahead and move them out of the center of your head. Just like I'm doing, move them out of the center of the head. All these pictures, patterns, people, where are they going? They're just gonna be like pictures sitting in front of you, like a movie screen. Pop them out. Yes, you're running 15% earth energy, 85% cosmic gold. Your aura is 1.5 feet around you. Your higher self is above you. Astral body is snapped in. While you breathe with the rhythm of your body, your heartbeat is synced with your breath, and you're moving out all of these negative thoughts, limiting beliefs, pictures from past heartbreak, experiences, the games that you play, the attention whoring, all of the things that you are doing that are blocking you, move them out. And now we're going to move back down into the heart. These pictures are right out in front of you. As we move our energy back down into the heart, and we see a heart ball from our parents, and we move that out into the dirt. We throw it into Mother Earth, which turns into positive creative life force energy for anyone to use. We take out the heart wall from our father. We take out the heart wall from our mother. We take out the heart wall from our friends and family. We take out our heart wall from our loving relationships. We take out our heart wall from our jobs, our teachers. Just let them go. Just see them as detritus, as they fall into the dirt of Mother Earth and get absorbed. And they get absorbed. And they get absorbed. And we get down now to that crack, that break that is in our heart from that first relationship where we experienced heartbreak, where they loved us less than we loved them, where they were incapable or unwilling of loving us the way we needed and desired. So now we place a golden sun above our head, filled with forgiveness, and we let that sit as we clean out any of the patterns and the programs from past lives, past experiences, genetic coding, ancestral trauma. Get out that dirt, that spiritual detritus, and move it into Mother Earth and let her recycle it into positive creative life force energy. And what does that look like? That can look like a garden growing around you. That can look like plants, a jungle, tropical energy. As you remove all of this nastiness, this unforgiveness, this game playing, this attention whoring, this heartbreaking, this promiscuity, this game playing, this narcissism, move it out of your heart as forgiveness and compassion is just expanding in a golden sun above your head. As I gently remind you that you have a grounding cord made of 85% cosmic energy and 15% earth energy of a color that resonates with you, that is connected at the heart chakra, 6 inches in diameter, rooted and grounded into Mother Earth, pulsating with life, bringing you into the present moment. Higher self above you, astral body snapped in, your aura's 1.5 feet around you. As that 15% earth energy and 85% cosmic pulsate throughout your body, bringing in wellness, originating and just propagating in that heart-centered space. And I'd like for you to do one thing right now. You know how when you're on Facebook and social media, you can hit those hearts and they just are just a plethora of them just go everywhere and they just cascade. To just open your heart chakra and send out those beautiful golden heart-shaped rosette emojis out into your aura layer, out into Mother Earth. Let it fill up that golden sun. Let it come into that heart. Let it allow for all of that spiritual detritus to now be beautiful, unconditional love. And the symbology is golden heart-shaped roses moving out like butterflies into your aura and out into the earth. As you go ahead and you repair that crack by bringing down that beautiful golden sun filled with those beautiful golden heart-shaped roses of love as they fill up and repair that heart crack. And now we can get to the core of the matter. Know that your higher self is doing everything that needs to be done as you bring your full awareness into the core of your heart and you look at who you truly are. Why are you blocking yourself from expressing that true you, that true authenticity, that true vulnerability? What is this wall here that is blocking you from connecting yourself and interlocking with others? And no, it doesn't matter anymore. Send it down the grounding cord. Send it down the grounding cord. Gold sun above your head, filled up with self-love, unconditional love. As you go ahead and you just simply, very easily move out the heart wall that is there. It doesn't matter where it came from. It doesn't matter who it came from. And it no longer matters why it is there. Move it out into the dirt of Mother Earth. See it become a garden of beautiful life force energy around you. You're sitting in a garden of wellness. You're sitting in a garden of unconditional love for yourself and those around you, as your heart is removing walls and sending those beautiful golden heart-shaped roses of love out into your aura layer, out into your environment. Don't forget, we have those pictures that we pulled out from that crack and that heart. So now, what are we going to do? We're going to generate, visualize, and imagine roses underneath these pictures. I know this may be a lot, but follow me. Just move along with me into a state of wellness. As you drain these pictures, or your higher self will drain these pictures of their color into those roses underneath them. And move these roses into the dirt. See them fall away into your garden, turning into positive, creative life force energy. Growing your garden even more, because see, the gold is underneath the challenges and the problems and the trauma. That's how the garden grows. That's how the unconditional love expands. Shine the light on the heart wall and the denial, the lack of love, the game playing, the narcissism. Yeah, that's you. Own it. That's your power. Turn it into something that supports you and your environment. Drain that pitcher of all of its emotion. Stop being triggered and taking things personal because you have a heart wall. Move it out and move in something better. Drain these pitchers of their triggers and their emotions. Fill them up with gold light, the lesson. Store it in your memory bank. So the next time you're in that experience, you have a new response. One underscored in love and forgiveness and compassion, so that you can manifest financial prosperity and abundance, manifest love into your life. Sit into the core of your being as gold light runs throughout your body, self-love, worthiness, unconditional love. Make the choice to move out the negativity and move in the love. This is how you do it. Stop blocking yourself. You know what you are doing. Bring in the gold. Bring in Mother Earth energy. Move it throughout your body. Own it. Believe in your power as you move out these heart walls and you speak your truth. Take a deep breath in. Relax and bring your awareness back into that heart chakra. Connect with your grounding cord. Connect with your aura layer that is 1.5 feet around you. Your higher self is above you. Your astral body is snapped in. You are receiving messages from the divine as that 15% earth energy and that 85% cosmic gold run throughout your body, removing and resolving any negativity. Golden sun above your head. filled financial prosperity, self-love, worthiness, creativity. Fill it up, bring it down, move it in. Bring some down that grounding cord. Connect with Mother Earth. Take yourself and your life and your love seriously and remove and resolve all those games, all that heart wall crap. It does not belong anywhere in you. Move it out. Make the choice to be loving, to be forgiving, and to allow for these golden rose-shaped emojis to run through your aura and to move into your environment and to sit in the garden of love. Take a deep breath in. As you bring your awareness back into your heart chakra. And you sit in your core, and you sit in your power, and you sit in your truth, and know that you have at any moment the access to the gold light and to the earth energy to create a beautiful, unconditional, loving environment in your heart, 24/7, 365, for you to expand and grow and love and bring that into your life. You want a loving relationship? Then sit on your bottom and do the meditation. You want financial prosperity? Sit on your bottom and do the meditation and get up and do the work. Ask for the support that you need. Sit in that root chakra, bring that person in. Are they going to help you? Does that chakra expand or does it contract? So then that means that person isn't going to support you. Move them out, give them their energy back, call all your energy back, bring in the next person and do it all over again. Stop making excuses and sit in the love and the power that the divine has created for you. No more excuses, no more negativity, no more heart wall, period, point blank. That's it. Move in the 15% earth, move in the 85% cosmic gold, and get to work in the highest and best way and with grace and ease. As long as you need to, move out that energy from the heart. Let that energy propagate and expand throughout your body. Sit in your truth and in your power and call on these tools to move your life forward and to help elevate this planet. Now take a deep breath in, connect with that grounding cord. Sit in that heart. Do we have any more walls? Are you in there and feeling the love moving throughout that earth energy? Do you feel the power? Do you feel the newness? Bring it in. And now we're going to close our feet chakras and stop running energy, but we're going to keep that heart open and we're going to keep those emojis moving throughout. I want you to go ahead and close the crown chakra and stop running energy, that cosmic divine. But stay rooted and grounded in Mother Earth. Make sure your aura layer is 1.5 feet around you, your higher self is above you, and your astral body is snapped in. And know your power today because you have a grounding cord of 85% cosmic gold life force energy and 15% earth energy. That means you are standing and rooted in your power and your loving energy to create authentic, vulnerable relationships and to bring financial prosperity into your life in the highest and best way with grace and ease. Take a deep breath in, and I think that's our bell. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes.